Oh, Maddie, hey, how are you? Oh, we need to catch up. I hope you're doing well. I've seen like some of your stuff, so I'm gonna message you actually. Oh, Hugo, how's the baby? Is it pink? Oh, right, you're being weird. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. If you want to see the live charts, I've got it up on YouTube now. It says that we're streaming, so just yeah, I think make sure everything is live. Don't know what's going on with my hair today. I'm not liking it. Um yeah, I'll definitely drop you a message, Maddie. I hope you're doing good. I hope little Hugo is doing good. He's so cute. Um oh, Venice? Welcome. So at the moment, I'm actually currently so predominantly I actually trade like commodities, so gold, silver, copper. I do trade Nasdaq, which is an indice, but the last couple of weeks I've been looking more at a couple currency pairs, but to be honest, I don't try to trade like too much. So the only currency pairs that I'm currently looking at are GBP USD and Euro USD. And I'm just waiting for a setup for a sell on GBP USD. I'm basically waiting for the 15-minute and the 5-minute to give me some bearish structure before I enter. But yeah, my bias is kind of looking for sales right now. I actually stopped trading USD JPY because it wasn't really working too well with my strategy. So yeah, right now I'm only looking at GU, potentially NQ once my 1 hour candle closes, and if this closes above Asia highs, then I will be looking for buys. Um, So I did a post recently about how I've been trying to swing trade, and it was just a failure for me. I'm not like I when I say the word failure, like some people think it's like a really negative thing. Like I don't think failure is a bad thing. It just wasn't for me at this moment in time. It's not that I'm saying that I'm never going to be a swing trader, but I just found that I was getting really impatient. I'm just not in the right headspace or circumstance to be swing trading. So I've gone back to being, well, I've accepted the fact that I'm a day trader. I originally was a scalper, which I tried to transition from a scalper to a swing and just, go like 100 miles an hour instead of just working my way up. But yeah, I am currently just a day trader. Uh, what confluences? I'll go through that in a second. How many pips is your? It really depends because for me, I put my stop loss on the other side of a safety line or the last lows or the last highs, so it's going to be different. Today I'm actually looking at BTC and USD, which isn't something that I usually do, but I'm actually looking for potential buys. So Euro USD. Okay, nothing on that for me yet. Um, Potential sales on US 30. But again, the thing that kind of keeps me safe, like this is currently my bias, but I'm not going to be doing anything until I actually get some now structure on the lower time frames. Um, but yeah, I'm looking for buys on Bitcoin. Hey! You finally call me at a decent time. Normally you're jumping on like last minute. Oh, thank you so much for the likes on the stream, guys. I am currently streaming the live charts on YouTube. So if you want to um see what I'm looking at, then just head over to YouTube. Everything should be working now. I'm just gonna quickly try and make sure we are logged into Facebook as well. I lost 100k last week. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess what you can do is just try and learn from the mistakes, I suppose. I feel like so many people, go through this stuff, but they don't actually learn the lesson and then they just repeat the same thing. Thank you so much for liking the stream. I really appreciate you guys, and for the follows as well. If anyone's actually interested in trading and what I'm doing, I'm going to start going through like my confluences and stuff in a second. I'm just trying to make sure everything is set up properly. Okay, I think that's in. Let me just... Alright, I think I'm still alive. Anyone on YouTube, can you guys hear me and see me okay? Just let me know in the chat box, because I just want to make sure that I have everything up and running properly. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. I really appreciate you. Well, I'm not... Where are you from, by the way? It is Sam, isn't it? You're normally asleep by now. So you're not... I thought you were from the UK. Denmark. Oh, we got someone here from Denmark. Naz, thank you. Okay, let's just have a little look. So, okay, so I'm looking for buys for Bitcoin, but it looks like we are consolidating a little bit here. So, that was our first opening candle. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be waiting on some more structure. We got a lot of consolidation, so I think because we have got consolidation, what I'll do for Bitcoin is wait for that consolidation to have a clear break to the upside before I enter a buy for Bitcoin. Oh shit, you work nights. Oh my god. Go to sleep. What the hell? I'm in the process, by the way, guys, of creating a completely free community. Like, I did have a Discord, but I feel like my Discord, it kind of got ruined by just a lot of people, and it's like completely dampened the mood. So I don't know, I might make it like a school and it will be completely free. I do obviously want to help a lot of women get into the industry, but I don't like want to just say like no men. But yeah, the Discord kind of got a bit ruined because of a lot of guys, I'm not gonna lie. So it's a little bit dead in there now, but I don't really know what to do. I want a free community where we can all just network with each other, help each other. I can check in with you guys daily, because I do struggle to live stream all the time because I've got a little one, so I'm just managing. Caught that buy on... I was gonna say I'm potentially... Let's have a look. So I'm definitely very bullish on gold. We got the 4 hour. 4 hours looking bullish. I'd need the 1 hour to close first, just before entering any buys, but yeah, nothing for me at the moment on gold. And I caught the sell off on Friday. Wow, amazing. Well done, Keegan. That's incredible. But yeah, currently right now, not waiting on anything on gold. Oh, okay, let's have a little look what GU is doing, because I am looking for a sell for GU, but I just need some... We've started pulling back, so now we've actually had a bit of a pullback. We're going to have to create some lows for us to break, and then I can enter on GU. So looking at that currently... Waiting for NQ to close on the hour. Wait for New York to open. Oh yeah. So like I said, Keegan, like I'm not selling it yet. It's just in the pullback. I'm just waiting for my confirmations, which could take a while. Um, but yeah, I don't trade New York really. It just massively depends on like what my schedule is. Like usually for me, like I like to trade London session. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. If you want to see the live charts, just head over to YouTube. It's Doey Trades. Um, guys on YouTube, you aren't letting me know if you guys can see me. So something went wrong. See and hear me properly, but I'm gonna take it as you can. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. Okay, so EU, nothing there. What did I say for US 30? I'm actually potentially looking for sales on US 30, but we're kind of like I'm waiting for that pullback to happen. Um what pullback, because I don't know what day you're talking about, Keegan. I'm waiting for, let's have a look on the 15-minute. Yes, so right now on the 15-minute we are bullish. So I'm going to just wait for that structure. It could take a long time, like, it's really early, so and now I kind of know what I'm looking for. Same for buys on Bitcoin. But again, I'm not going to be doing that until we actually break out of this consolidation. So if we break down, obviously I'm still not going to take any positions. I just need the structure to tell me what I need. Because for me, the way that I enter is using the lower time frames. I got an entry at, oh, amazing. I can't remember what was happening on the 17th. Oh, 17th was Friday. I don't think I really traded on Friday, to be fair. Been in Bitcoin since 106. Amazing. I don't usually trade Bitcoin, by the way, guys. Today, I just thought, you know what? I did some back testing with my strategy, and I was like, you know what? I don't, like, as a day trader, not like massively long positions and stuff, because that's just not where I'm at. But just waiting for a pullback on NAS. Yeah, so I was wanting the 1 hour to close, but I'm thinking definitely bullish on NAS. But again, like you said, just waiting on that pullback. How long have you been trading for, Keegan? Are you new here? I don't feel like I've seen you here before. What's your thoughts on XRP? I don't trade it. To be honest, I don't massively look at crypto and stuff, but today I'm gonna try, I want to try out Bitcoin. So just to let you know, guys, like the basis of my strategy, there's a few kind of models for me. Like on the higher time frames, I really like trading breakout of trend lines. So if it's a daily or a 4 hour and we break out of a trend line, then I like that as a model to give me my bias. But I won't just enter purely just because we've broken out of a trend line. Like for example, technically this is a 1 hour trend line here, so the 1 hour is the lowest that I'll go using trend lines. We've got kind of like a breakout here, but for me, I'm definitely not going to be entering any sells because we're also at this daily trend line. There's quite a lot of like things for me, like a lot of people don't like trend lines because they feel like there's not enough confluences, but I just feel like that's if you don't know how to trade trend lines. So yeah, I will trade trend lines on the higher time frames. No brainer. Vanguard. Well, yeah. If you're obviously investing, this is not what I'm talking about. I'm, by the way, guys, like none of this is financial advice. Like this is purely me just sharing my journey, showing you how I trade. I'm not telling you to do anything. It's literally just sharing the journey. But yeah, if you're obviously investing, um, that's more like long term stuff. Whereas for me, I'm day trading. I don't trade off trend lines. I use them as like my direction. So I don't really if it I don't trade like the bounce off the trend line. If it breaks the trend line from the 1 hour upwards, then I will look at this for my bias to be getting in. But I'm literally using very simple concepts like, if I'm trading a breakout of a trend line, it needs to break out of support and resistance as well, and it also needs to have a counter trend line, so then I can put my safety line on the other side. Um, let's have a little look at GU again. Oh, Mo, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? That is Tory Trade's concept. Yeah, yeah, I definitely like the way that she trades, but I feel like I don't really use that on a daily basis. Um, the I like trading market structure, so when I used to purely trade as a scalper, I traded very different because I was literally trading off the 15 minute, just break out of support and resistance. But now, I try to stay away from that, and I'm trying to do more day trading. So at the moment, I really like trading market structure as getting like my crazy hour message in your Discord. Oh, I need to. I'm trying to figure out a way of how to make that Discord more active. I feel like over the last like 6 months where we've had like so many people coming in into that, I feel like sometimes the energy in it can be really like, I don't know, I don't like it. um but yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way of trying to make it a better community, because I want a free community for people so that we can network and help each other. um you become liquidity the way you trade. Okay. I'm confused. Are you lost with your strategy? What's your new video? Oh, right. J Future Trading. No, it wasn't that I was lost. I literally just tried to do everything on the higher time frames and hold my trades. But I feel like I don't know enough about fundamentals, and like it's not the strategy, it's my mindset. Is my impatient mindset of swing trading. It just didn't work for me. And everyone in the comments were just getting the wrong idea. They're thinking it's about the strategy, and for me, it's not about the strategy. It's the fact that because had this thing in my head of fixating on being a swing trader and holding these positions when maybe I wasn't meant to hold those positions, or maybe I was meant to hold those. It was just messing with my psychology massively. So it was nothing to do with my strategy. Like, I like to basically day trade. So like what I'm waiting for is, like, for me, I like to trade London sessions. So I'm using the highs and the lows of the session as kind of like my point areas of interest. I wait for them to get tapped into. So GU right now, I waited for the 1 hour to close. We broke out of Asia lows, so that gave me my bias of looking for my sells. So I'll do that on the lower time frame. So right now on the 15 minute, we can see that we're pulling back, and I won't be entering anything until the lower time frames go back to being bearish, and then I can enter. So yeah, that's like, I guess, the kind of way that I trade. Gold, GU coming back down. So yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to see on GU, for us to pull back and now potentially come down. So then I can then potentially look, if we do create some structure on the 5 minute, if we break some structure here, I can then enter for a sell. And it's kind of like a continuation model. I think what's his name? Oh, trades by Sai, like he does like continuation models, and technically I would say maybe I do use some concepts. I feel like it's a mixture of concepts. I'm literally using like a liquidity pool, which for me, highs and lows of a session, waiting for the reaction. If we're breaking out, then we're going in that direction. If we break back into the range, then I'm looking for a reversal, and I'm then just using the lower time frames to give me that confirmation to um, then enter the trade. If you can, look at PB's strategy. Who's PB? I don't even know. I don't know who that is. Powell's strategy. I've never heard of. I'm assuming it's a guy. But yeah, I'm like happy with my strategy, to be honest. Like, it's just I wobbled a little bit with my mindset purely because I was like so fixated on someone else's success. And this is what I find in the trading industry. Like, people always put it down to strategy when I personally think it's more about your mindset. Okay, cool. We're all good here on YouTube. What displacement would you be looking at on the lower time frame? So all I'm doing with the lower time frames is I'm waiting for them to confirm my bias. You know, for example, if I'm going to trade off purely market structure on like the 4 hour, then if it's telling me that we're selling, I'm waiting until these lower time frames are basically also saying that we've got like the bearish structure. Then I can enter my trade. Pow, top tick, bottom tick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is literally what I've been waiting for, so we'll just wait for... On the 1 minute, we've already started breaking some structure. Potentially. The only thing with the 1 minute, though, is that I've been testing and I feel like my win rate with the 1 minute is just so much. It's just not as good as waiting for those like the 5 minute structure. Let's see how that plays out, but I'm going to stick to my rules and wait for the 5 minute structure to actually give me what I need. But yeah, let's have a little look. So NQ, we're going to be closing in 10 minutes. So, oh no, not the daily. That's not what I want to look at. Look at the 1 hour. Oh, we are rejecting though. And obviously we have extended quite a bit, so we could have a bit of a pullback play to be able to take. And as you guys know, I'm not really in it for the long run. I'm literally just a day trader, so I'm happy taking shorter positions, not necessarily scalping, but you know, I don't need to be in it for days or the whole day and stuff. EU. So yeah, still potential sells here, but we're not getting... Where is it? Just gotta wait. And then looks like we are pulling back a little bit on Bitcoin. So again, we'll just have to... This is what I'm waiting for now. Like, I got my bias from the reaction to the highs or the lows of the Asia session, and now I'm literally just using the lower time frames to give me my entry point. Brody, thank you so much. Apple iPhone, I hope you're doing good too. Hope everyone is having a good morning. You know what? I actually love Mondays. Like, Monday is like my favourite day of the week. Is that really weird? Everyone tells me it's so weird that I love a Monday, but it's literally, honestly, my favourite day. But yeah, okay, guys, so literally, we just gotta wait now, really. And I just marked up something that I could have potentially taken on the 1 minute, giving us that better entry, but I was really testing this the last couple of weeks, and when I'm using the 1 minute, I feel like I get faked out quite a bit. So I'm gonna wait for the 5 minute, minimal 5 minute. Even better if I can wait for the 15 minute, but yeah. It would be good for the 15 minute high to close like that, and then for us to see that continuation on the 5 minute, then enter on the 5 minute. Just sign. Oh, network error. Oh no, why is my account not letting me sign in? That's strange. Trying to sign into my Alpha Futures account and it's not letting me. It says network error. But yeah, this is good. This is what I kind of want to see. But it will be a bit annoying if like the 1 minute actually does play out. But we'll just wait and see. But yeah, let me know, guys, if we got traders on here. Let me know what you're trading. If there's anything in particular you want me to actually have a look at. But yeah, that for now. Bitcoin USD on the weekly shows higher lows at the moment. Good time to buy. Yeah, so that I'm actually looking for buys on Bitcoin right now. I'm literally just waiting for the pullback to be over because right now we were kind of extended a little bit. But I want, yeah, so exactly. We got like this really, really big extension on the 1 hour. Really pushed up. So yeah, ideally now I'm just gonna wait until we pull back a little bit and then enter for a buy on Bitcoin. Just closed my buy. Amazing. I'm assuming you just got like this big kind of extension. But yeah, waiting for a new buy setup for Bitcoin. Don't look at the 1 hour. I mean, that's just up to you. I like looking at the 1 hour. US 30, yeah, so we're looking for our sells on US 30. So now we're finally getting some movement. So now we need some lows to be broken. Yeah, we're doing everything that we need to. So Dion, I look at the daily as well. Like it just all depends on what strategy you're trading. I like to look at the lower time frames because I'm a day trader and I'm not holding my positions, but I'll always start and look on the daily time frame. Oh, thank you so much. Someone sent me a rose. Thank you. Um, Guys, my TikTok is gonna kick me off at 9 because I've got this app that basically I've set between like 9 till 5. I'm not meant to be on my social apps. But yeah, this is, so like I said, a little rundown of what I'm looking at, just so that you can see how it plays out. But yeah, US 30, I am looking for my sales, but we actually, so I'm going to do a video on this, but when you're using the different time frames and the very, very low time frames as your entry, what I kept finding that I was doing was I was looking at past data. So when you drop down, make sure, so like right now, just because you see all of this moving down, until we actually create a low and then break that low, we aren't there's no confirmation that that is actually bearish structure. So yeah, before I was kind of making this mistake, and then it would just continue up, or go the other way. um what about gold? Yeah, so gold right now for me is definitely bullish. So 4 hour is looking bullish, but we need, the lower time frames for me to actually start being bullish as well. So we need some closures on the 1 hour. 15 minute looks like we're climbing. So yeah, I'm definitely quite bullish, but right now I'm not looking at gold. I'm just looking at GU. Oh my gosh. So this trade is literally just pushing through based off that 1 minute entry. So yeah, this was the entry, guys. That was the stop loss above those 1 minute highs. Let's see if this goes down through. But if we can get some 5 minute structure, I will still be able to take the trade. It's just subjective, because some people would have even considered this maybe as like support, and that breakout, again, you could have just entered there, but I've just taken it a bit through, so a bit slow, sorry, so we'll just have to wait and see. But again, if we're waiting on the 15 minute, we break these lows here, then that's a good sign. But you don't really want to stop loss that big, so we need some structure on the lower time frames again. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Definitely for me, I was looking for a sell on GU, but this, if this plays out, that could have been the move. Just because, yeah, I am obviously a day trader, so it can then change. The bias can change. And Q, potentially looking at taking a pullback trade, so a sells on US 30 and for buys for Bitcoin. Why don't you just be a momentum trader? Because I'm happy doing what I'm doing. That's it. Like, I trade market structure, so I follow the trend. I trade, using liquidity, and I'm happy doing that. I don't really understand why people have to question it. It's just up, each to our own. But guys, it's gonna kick me off TikTok right now, so if I'm literally gonna it's gonna disconnect me. Oh, I need to get rid of this app, because to be honest, I'm always actually not using it. But I'm gonna be calling it a day soon for the live stream, guys. But like I said, you guys can see what it is that I'm looking at. GU played out quite nicely, but yeah, we'll see. Because at that point, I'm just not. I'm just really want to be sticking to my rules, and it does mean that I'll be taking less trades. But that is part of the game. I don't want to just be breaking my rules. But yeah, that will be a bit sad if it does go down. You've got skills, and I can show you what to do. Yeah, that's basically the way that I trade. Like, I never try to predict things. I'm a reactor. So, there's two types of traders where you try to predict the market. I never try to predict the market. I literally just react. So I go with what the market is telling me. So I'm already doing that. But yeah, this trade it looks like, where's break even? I'll be break even at a 1-to-1, which is not that far from. But that was based off entering 1 minute structure, which for me is against my rules. So couldn't do that, because I've been wanting to just take trades based off the 5 minute. I was just finding last week when I was doing 1 minute, my win rate just went down. And obviously, yeah, sometimes it is going to work like this, but other times it's going to save you. So, yeah, we'll just have to see and let that play out. What is the blue box for? Is it a zone? Yeah, so the blue box is literally just showing me the Asia highs and lows. Hey Juliet, sorry guys, I'm literally gonna have to go. But yeah, this is what I've been looking at. I think, GU may have missed my missed my trade, but I mean overall I'm quite bearish, so maybe I can take that continuation for the on the 5 minute or the 15. Um that's what I do. Wick, break, retest, enter. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a different US 30. Yeah, I'm looking for sales on US 30 right now. I'm just waiting again. Oh, look how clean this is. This is the thing. Because technically if I was to enter on the 1 hour, this would have been my entry. We enter on that breakout. And then that's where I like my 1 to 2s. That's on the 1 minute. So again, like on the 5 minute, it's just not giving me that structure. So hopefully if we can actually, pull back a little bit. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh well, we've got to stick to the rules, guys. But yeah, shorts on US 30, shorts on GU, buys on Bitcoin when it flips back. It might just be one of them annoying days, but I'm really determined to stick to my rules. 15 minute is definitely a really big confirmation for me if it's telling me, like it's giving me the structure that I need. But yeah, that's a little bit annoying, but we've gotta hold ourselves together when we miss these trades. But I'm not losing hope, guys, because just because the 1 minute gave structure doesn't mean the 5 minute isn't going to give structure. We may just not get as good of an entry. But then for me, when it's confirming on the 5 minute and then the 15 minute, it's kind of giving my trade a higher probability. So yeah, we've got to wait. Exactly. There's always another trade. But yeah, we've seen how that plays out. We're just gonna have to wait and see now. But yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you guys because I've gotta go and take my little one out. But I will be streaming again on Wednesday. London session.